welcome into the RSN Zone, everybody. Michael Brander, Matt Skura alongside as we bring you Week 7 action here on the Region Sports Network. Before you know it, we're going to have multiple games on our screen here. We've got 2 on the screen right now, as you can tell. I'm over here, and then over in that direction. Do I have that right? Yeah, in that direction, there's Matt, and then there's the scoreboard over there for Streck and Van Til Hometown Scoreboard Update. I'm looking at a screen over here because Justin Cole has got this place decked out like it's, I don't know, the Situation Room in the White House or something. It's crazy what we're looking at over here. We've got screens galore up above us over here.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is, oh, there's the quad box. Okay. And the best part of that quad box, Matt, is that you and I are not on it.
Yes. And I'm going to need binoculars to see them.
Oh, I left those at home as taking a look here at some of the games that we've got in progress in the Duneland Athletic Conference. Lake Central trying to get something going, but looks like there's going to be a penalty flag. That was an issue for Lake Central last week.
We just had a big return by Valpo.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, down the field up to the 40 and taken down at the 30. Big return for, how about Valparaiso? And on the score bug there, just trailing. They had taken a lead just a few moments ago, and now all of a sudden down to the Maryville Pirates again. But a big return there helps out, trying to put them in good field position as they'll have the ball at about the 30-yard line. Not bad to start things up.
Yeah, you could throw records out the window in this rivalry game.
I was going to point out, since we're not on camera, we can move up a little bit and watch these games a little bit closer. We're not on camera. We can break protocol. We can stand.
Bring up the quad box again.
Oh, quad box. Here we go. How about that Wheeler score? Or I should say the Calumet score. They're up by 1. They had a safety early in the game. Up 8-7 right now. I believe they just scored a touchdown.
Yep.
Which gives them the
touchdown and a 2-point conversion there.
We haven't gotten there yet on the screen there. We're watching ahead of the time. Yeah. We got a little foreshadowing there for you.
Yep.
As they do take that lead, as you see on your screen there. So 10-7 the score, so up by a field goal. Let's go back out to Chesterton. One of my favorite places to go check out a football game. Always great digs over there. And just as quickly, we'll head out to Valpo, another great place. We should do a show, and I think I know the host of this show. We'll have to talk to Zach Miller here at some point. We're going to go, who has the best spreads and press boxes? We'll have to talk to Zach Miller about hosting a show like that. I know he likes his pork tenderloin sandwiches. I'm already there, Zach. Sorry.
I'm not.
I kid because I care.
That's a good one.
Take a look over at Michigan City there, up against Portage, up 15-0. Got a lot of stuff going on. I tell you what, the guy Justin Cole is in his element. He is excited right now. He's like, let's do 3 boxes. Let's do 4 boxes. He would love to do more, but we have certain restrictions around here. Matt, I don't think a lot of people understand. Like there are limits on what we are allowed to show via the Region Sports Network. Some schools, some schools have, they limit what people are allowed to see just because they want people to come out to the stadiums, and understandably so. And then obviously other games we're not allowed to show because they're not on our air.
Yep, other schools made other deals elsewhere. And
yeah, that happens. Head back out to Wheeler where Justin Cole's Calumet Warriors on top 10-7 as we'll do a Quintel kickoff over there. That kickoff and all kickoffs are brought to you by Quintel Incorporated. Get some more scores. We'll bring up more. We got other games and commercials. That's why I was thinking, let's do quad box. Let's go.
I believe we just heard Andran's up 28-0 in the third.
Yeah, we have a view of the hometown scoreboard update there. So we're trying to get the scores there. Oh, RSN multicast. Look out here.
Just remember that's creepy, not appropriate.
Yep, I know that's preview. It also says week 6, by the way, just pointing that out. So before we put that out there, we can edit that. Giving you a little behind the scenes look. Yeah, that's what we should do a week where somebody follows us around. Maybe the Short Pro Media or something follows us around.
Yep. You get to see the whole scope of what we get to
Get
look
to see
at
what
and
we see
everything.
here at the Athletic Performance Factory, Centier Bank Studio.
Is that
Still looking at City here, up 15-0. Other games going on. I know the Valparaiso Vikings were looking to get something going there before they head to the halftime. They were trying to capitalize on a big return. We'll see what City can do here with just over 6.5 minutes to go until the half. Long pass toward the end zone, just out of reach. Over there. The clock continues to, well, it's an incomplete pass. So the clock should stop. It's down to 6:13 there. Oh, my goodness. That's what we're looking at here. So, Matt, you're down in that bottom left-hand one, so go ahead and give a wave to everybody. You got to look to your left there. There you go. Hey, everybody.
Yep, we got.
And then you see what Justin Cole wants to put on the screen on that top left hand versus what we do see on the right hand side.
Three quad cams and a single game.
I don't know what that. I think this would be like a. I don't know how many screens is that we're looking at there. There's a lot that we're looking at.
Yeah.
A little overwhelming.
I need to wear my glasses for those.
And of course, Justin had to fix the camera to put me on there. I'm sorry, Zach moved the camera. Sorry, Zach. Sorry,
Looks
my
like,
bad. My apologies.
Valpo had a big run inside the 10-yard line. Their first and goal.
That's what happens when you make a comment about Zach Miller and hosting a food show, and he puts the camera on you. Troubleshooting some problems that we had earlier. Zach Miller always doing the. I think I dubbed him the new Swiss Army knife of the Region Sports Network. Kind of taking care of a little bit of everything. He's been doing some on-air stuff. Takes care of technical problems while we're here. Deals with me. That is 100% accurate.
Double box.
So showing you the Valpo, Michigan City games right there.
Portage is in the red zone, and so is Valpo.
So we're in the RSN zone now. Here we go.
Portage is in the RSN zone.
There you go. We're looking for a sponsor for that if you want to be a sponsor for that. Valpo's trying to punch in after that big return or that big gain on yardage. They're methodically trying to find their way into the end zone. But still trying to push, for Valparaiso, obviously a team that's struggled coming into this matchup against Maryville. They're giving them a game. There's no question about it.
Yeah, they're playing tough. Looks like it's about third and 4, 3rd and 3.
3rd and goal here. Run out to the left. Going to be stopped inside the 5. Just over 3 minutes to go.
4th and goal.
So 4th and goal coming up. You take you back out to Wheeler.
Big decision
real quick.
here. Do you kick it? You go for it? What?
I'm thinking they're going to try to run it here. Maybe run, maybe throw, maybe a quick pass. Looking to pass, maybe. Question is going to be, are they going to be able to find him as we're looking at Michigan City here now. 3rd and 7. All right, let's go back to Valpo real quick. Let's see what they decide to do here. Looks like they may try to throw the ball. Here's the snap. Rolling out to the right, looking to pass. Pass is completed into the end zone for the touchdown in the back of the end zone. So that'll put a tie ball game over there in Valparaiso. Gosh, that's got to feel good for Coach Marshall right now.
Oh, yeah. Now, you got what? 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes left before the half. So, you're sitting in a good spot. It's great play call. Roll the guy out.
We've got
force that defender to make a decision. It looked like they had a guy in the front of the end zone and a guy in the back of the end zone that he had a choice to throw to, or he could have ran it in himself.
Field goal is good for Portage, so They trail 15-3, so they are officially on the scoreboard. PAT pending for Valpo, and it is good. Take you back out to Wheeler as well. There's the Wheeler Bearcats and the Calumet Warriors.
But they're gonna probably run the
Got
clock
tons of
out.
Warriors in the Athletic Performance Factory today. So they're about to roll into halftime. They are just a few seconds away. Everyone kind of just mulling about, and they're ready to pull that into the halftime. So that might be. We'll give you some Streck Van Til hometown scoreboard update. Speaking of the Devil, there we go. Streck Van Til hometown scoreboard update for you. Got no score from North Newton. So if you've got these scores, go ahead and send them our way. We know that one is that Calumet Wheeler score is a
10-7.
10-7 ball game. Checking for some other scores here throughout the evening. Check out City here. They're going to kick off. They got about 4 minutes left to go until halftime over there. Quintel kickoff in Valparaiso as well. A couple Quintel kickoffs, but he put that ball back on the tee first, young man. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what kind of wind is playing a factor in these ball games today, but well, I tell you what, we're in October and the weather's still in the low 80s and upper 70s. Holy cow! Take that.
Yeah, but it's still
It doesn't feel like football weather.
It's still going to snow on Halloween, though.
We don't use that word around here. I hate that word.
I like to curse it now, so it doesn't happen.
I
hate
that word. Big tackle by Valpo there to keep Maryville in their own territory there.
Vikings are here to play.
Yeah, they must have heard us in the tailgate show because they're like, we're not spinning our wheels. Well, you know, Bradner. I have noticed throughout the years that there are plenty of people that do tell their players or coaches or whatever that, hey, this is what they said about you on the broadcast. Because I was talking to Coach Marshall one time, and I had made a comment. He was not thrilled about a call that was made against his team, and I believe I phrased it as he was losing his mind. And I went to talk to him the next week because I had him the next week as well, and I was doing a video chat with him, and he said, "Yeah, I heard. I got the clip on it. I heard you." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
We'll take a commercial break, basically at the end of that first half of City Portage.
Still checking out action there. Michigan City up 15-3.
Yeah, it'll be a big win for Valpo if they can hold Maryville here to no points.
Long pass.
Oh, dropped it.
Oh, and he drops the pass.
I believe Valpo gets a second half kickoff too. Didn't Maryville run back the opening kickoff?
I believe, yeah, they did run back the opening.
Big play early.
So this will be 3rd and 5 for the for the Pirates. So got to make a play here because there's still 2 minutes left to go in that ball game, Matt. So if they can get a stop here, they have a chance to maybe punch in another one or at least get into field goal range here. There's a dart. They might have given him the first down with the forward progress. It might be a first down there. We're going to find out.
Yeah,
they are moving the sticks. Yep. They're trying to move quick, as you can see. Changing the personnel out there. Everybody in motion. There's the snap. That's going to be a flag, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of movement
I'll tell
over
you what, though, Maryville's one of the teams that when they're going no huddle, they go.
Well, one of the things I'm able to do it with basketball is keep a running score for statistics and stuff. But I tell you what, trying to do that in football and also doing the play-by-play is very challenging. Because some of these teams, like they go to the no huddle and they move quick, and I'm trying to do numbers and math is hard.
Yeah, adding up what they got. And
I don't.
The ball came loose.
Looks like
ball came loose over in City. Did Portage pick it up?
Nope. Michigan City recovered the
All right,
fumble.
City going to keep it. Long down the field and just off the fingertips out there.
I don't know. I mean, with a minute 42 left, you still got to play defense. But I think that's the third deep ball we've seen Maryville throw in this offensive series. They should, Valpo needs to probably put 2 deep or something in there. Maybe make them run it or do something, throw underneath.
And Drain is up 21-0 in the third over Angola. River Forest with a lead over there against the.
Maryville's going to run it here.
Maryville's running on the just past the 25-yard line, so not sure where the yardage marker needed to be for that one. So we are feverishly writing down our Strike Event hometown scoreboard updates. Ooh, Warren Governors. We'll reveal this during kind of the halftime of games. Warren Governors are putting on a show over there in the Governor's Mansion.
Mustangs are up 21-0.
It's got the double box going there, Valpo and Michigan City.
I'm out taken by Pirates, so we're going to go back to City. Drive.
So Portage here with 2.5 minutes left, trying to get something going here before the half, pick up a little bit more momentum. Here's a long pass out to the right, and it's going to be almost intercepted. It's just out of the hands of the defender.
Ooh.
Just off the fingertips out there.
Lowell's going to have a running clock in the second half. 41-0 over Kankakee Valley.
You hear the RDP chants all the way from over here.
Yep. We got
I think that's so cool. I mean, what other school has like a chant like that where they have like a acronym or their, abbreviations for their whole, the RDP, Red Devil Pride. I love that. We need more schools with that kind of stuff.
Back in the day, Griffith used to have LPD, but that was more of a loyalty, pride, and dedication type thing for the team.
Well, and then Crown Point.
You really didn't chant that,
yeah,
but it was just a thing. But
and then Crown Point, what they have is Epic? Is that what? No,
yeah.
I have that wrong. I feel like it's different.
Zooming on this game, Maryville just had a big game to get towards the red zone.
So Maryville still putting up good numbers here, trying to not let Valpo have that ball before the half. They're trying to make a real methodical drive. As Hall flushed out of the pocket, makes the complete pass at the 15 and wrestled down inside the 10. What a pass for the young quarterback.
City. Pass deflected. Did he catch it? I think they're going to say incomplete.
No, they're marking it as what, third down or whatever.
I think Maryville's taking another timeout.
No, it is Epic. No, I was right. Trust yourself, Brandner. But again, like you said, they're not.
Yeah, everybody has their slogans.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a
it's not a rally cry.
Yeah, a rally cry, or as you would say. Yeah.
I love that for Lowell though.
No, but you start seeing these the high school game atmospheres starting to get more and more like the college.
Like college, yeah.
You're starting to see teams tailgate more and have the parent clubs have their little.
Airing this one out for City. Pass is caught and into the end zone for the touchdown for City. And you talk about feeling like the college atmosphere. These stadiums are getting all measured up with light shows. Who doesn't love that?
Right. No, and even some of these, there's a touchdown by Maryville. They came down and quick strike right back.
Yeah, we said that there was a possibility of Valpo getting that ball back with like 2 minutes left. Now there's 1 minute left in the half, so they'll still get the ball back, but unfortunately giving up a touchdown as well. Got a PAT pending in Michigan City.
But getting back to that, you see some of these other college teams have like their little songs, like Wisconsin with the jump around and things like that. It's trickling down to the high school level.
Bring it. I'm all for it.
Games, they do Sweet Caroline and some of these other ones. You know, it's great to see the student body get into it, and even the parents and everybody just.
Yeah, I am all for
getting that atmosphere.
Yeah,
you know?
Bringing on like a fun tradition. I love that there's traveling trophies in high school level as well. So taking a look at that Shrek Van Til hometown scoreboard update for you. Week 7 scores. Holy cow, Morton Governors putting on a show over at the Governor's Mansion over there. 56-0 over the Hammond Central Wolves. All right, Mustangs up 21-0 in that first half. Bridge is going to be red. We'll battle the bridge action there. Hanover, Hanover was up last I looked at. Hey, Zach, will you let me know a score over there? The Hanover Hobart score over there? I know Hanover was up 6-0 at one point. Oh, I thought you had the game on still. I'm sorry.
Back after these games, both with kickoffs.
All right, we got Quintel kickoffs here for you back in Michigan City and Valparaiso.
In the final 1 to 2 minutes of both games.
13-9 Hobart at the half. So a good one.
That's a tight battle. That's one that we mentioned that Hanover might give Hobart a little run for their money there.
Yeah, Hanover's 3-1 in conference, so they're still in the conference race. You know, behind Andran and Lowell, who are both undefeated. Andran's got the bye week in conference this week.
So Maryville went for the 1 point extra kick. Do you find it interesting to not go for the 2 to try to? I mean, not that one extra. I mean, that 1 extra point could matter in a game like it. Just seems to be like it's going to be a shootout over there in Valparaiso. So
yeah, at some point they're going to have to go for 2, and you'd almost want to do it early because you're scoring. I mean, you're scoring at will, but at the same time,
they are. I would say they're scoring at will, but
he's kicking the extra points because they're scoring at will.
Correct. Okay.
You know, he probably figures. Coach probably figures that they can get a couple more scores here and get a lead where they don't need to go for 2
and don't need to worry about that extra one.
Yeah.
There was a penalty in the Maryville Valpo game.
So they're going to redo the kick here. Another Quintel kickoff for you. They just want to make sure that we said Quintel kickoff. That's what it was. We appreciate all of you tuning in on a Friday evening. Watching.
Maryville's special teams coach is going to have some words with their kickoff team there. That's 2 big returns in a row by the Valpo return team.
(22-3) City on top. Got a big win last week against Lake Central. And how about Valparaiso with 54 seconds? Going to try to get at least one more score. Like if you can get even a field goal here before the half ends, as pass is complete out across the 45 and up to the 44.
Plenty of time, no hurry.
Yeah,
so
they got 3 timeouts to work with as well. So
you can use the whole field.
Looks like they're going to call one of those right now.
Both
So 44 seconds left to go in that one, trailing by 6 points.
Even if any kind of points Valpo could get is going to be great for them. Obviously,
And
you want to get a
we
touchdown, but if you can get 3 out of it, you're stealing 3 points right at the end of the half. You know?
We weren't watching the beginning of that game as closely, but we believe that Valpo will start the second half with the football. Track of Vandale hometown scoreboard update for you. Came over at Angola and Drayan not being very nice guests to Angola.
Tell you what.
Far northeastern Indiana.
Yep.
I've been to Angola.
That's
home of Trine University, yes.
very long
Trine
drive
University.
down the toll road.
Yep.
I believe it's the last exit before you get into Ohio.
I spent a week at Trine University in the summer one year.
Isn't it north of Fort Wayne?
Yes.
Yep, north
Yeah.
of Fort Wayne. Yep.
Flag.
We have our resident. If you need to know, certain exits or highways or gas stations or whatever, Justin Cole is your guy. He is our highway expert. So if we did a show on traveling, Justin Cole would be the guy that hosts that show.
See what Valpo could do.
Say that again, Zach?
Fast food deals.
Oh, fast food deals. Okay.
What a catch.
That's a catch and a good tackle there. So big progress there. Clock will stop for just a moment to get the sticks down, but it looks like they're going to call a timeout.
A nice little underrated fast food place is Hardee's. Don't have a whole lot around here, but we start getting out east.
Which play was that you said?
Hardee's.
The Heart. Oh, okay.
Hardee's, yeah.
East and south.
Yeah. I mean, I think we may have had one around here, but that was that was a long time
So for we're going to switch it over to Michigan City. I'm thinking for Valpo, we're going to be drawing up a pretty hardy play here. 39 seconds to go in that one, but timeout taken.
Yeah, what are they on the
Michigan City?
See what they're at.
I believe it's either the 30 or the 20.
Yeah, you probably want to get a pass or two to get in position for a field goal, and then take your shots.
Nope, it's
that
30.
way you're set in a spot where you can get points for sure, and try to get the big one there. Ooh. Yeah, you can't get too greedy there. Just take what they give you, you know.
Let's double Bosco.
All right. Oh yeah. Michigan City's got about a little over a minute and a half left, right around a minute and a half. Portage is punting.
Good punt, too.
Valpo runs it.
So running up
Good play call.
Might be close.
Good play call. Probably close to a first down there, which would stop the clock.
They're going to spike it there to stop the clock at the 20-yard line. I'm looking up the numbers for
19 seconds left, so they can probably run a couple plays if they want to.
Trevor Fonder, the kicker for Valparaiso, 0 for 1 on field goals on the year, according to Max Preps. So he's attempted, I don't know, this says long of 17, so I don't know if that was the attempted field goal. It does say 0 for 1 on the year, so we'll see. This is where Valparaiso, so get that first down inside the 15. This is maybe where they're going to call the timeout.
Well, clock stops on a first down, so
they get a few seconds. Yep, set the chains. So they are going to call the timeout, though.
Yep.
Yeah,
Bill Marshall.
Once these two games go to half, we will.
With a flag on the play. On the rollout there from Hart.
Portage is playing tough. I mean, it's
that's what you're always going to get out of a Portage team.
Defensively, they're playing a hell of a game. You know, the offense is struggling a little bit there, but they're moving the ball, but they're just not getting in the end zone.
We're going to see what Valparaiso has drawn up here. They do have the double box going for you.
Well, they used their last time out, so more than likely they're going to. Yeah, more than likely they're going to throw the ball here, unless they can get up to the line and spike it real quick.
1st and 10 from the 14. It looks like. Looking to throw, rolling out to the right. Pass is caught and up to about the 5-yard line.
Go down.
Got to go down, and 7 seconds remaining. Got to get to the line and spike it. Are they going to have enough time?
That was a bad.
And the official not going to be able to get that one in there in time.
Though, if I was a Valpo coach, I'd be a little upset that one, your guy not going down, but two, the officials weren't in any hurry to get that ball set for him either.
And those are, we always. I feel like we do talk a lot about, these games as if, these are pro athletes. These are kids,
Right.
They're high school athletes. They're going to make mistakes. It's inevitable as we bring you into the double box here, and we're on there now. We should really start showing like all the lighting and stuff that we have and the chords that Justin Cole tries to not get himself all tangled up in.
No, you're right. They are kids, and they are making snap decisions where, professional athletes have done it thousands of times.
Yeah.
So they know, hey, I don't have anybody open. I'm throwing it away to live another day. And you don't have that luxury in high school football either, where you could throw it out of bounds with not a receiver,
Right.
Just throw it away when you're out of the pocket. They don't have that rule in high school. It's it's an intentional grounding if there's no receiver
in the area. Right.
Yeah, in the area.
We did see that in the Michigan City game last week, where there was Hart was trying to throw it back to the sideline, but didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage, so there was an intentional grounding call. We'll get you back out to Michigan City here. Get our mugs off the screen. 35 seconds to go in City. Hart stepping back. Pass is going to be almost intercepted. Coming across the field. Trying to stop that one, but the pass is incomplete. Start of the second half there. Like Central going to do a little trickery here down the field. Frankie Verda down the sideline. And Lake Central is on the board. Frankie Verda with all the touchdown passes this year.
Tricky Indians.
Was that who's it?
Did Lollich give it to? Did Lollich give it up to?
Did they have?
I couldn't see who the second receiver is. Was that? Oh, did he step out of bounds there? It was close.
See if the passer was Reddick or if it was.
If it was Jacob Turley, number 10, I'll have to double check. We'll check for updates. Jacob Turley was actually a quarterback in middle school, so that would make sense that he would have an arm to play. Not that other guys can't throw the ball, but he was a quarterback in middle school, not a bad one at that. So definitely has the arm to be able to make that pass. He was actually the quarterback at Clark Middle School just before Wes Lollich was.
Game in Chesterton. We head back to the double box.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was to Jaden Carpenter Mansfield. I'm looking at the updates now. So a little trickery. So Lollich to Jaden Carpenter Mansfield, hitting Frankie Verda, a 76-yard touchdown pass. How about that? And Jaden Carpenter Mansfield, a freshman on that Lake Central football team.
Oh, wow.
He started the year playing mostly freshman and kind of converted and played a little JV time. Worked his tail off the first couple of weeks and really impressed Coach Koulianis and the staff, and has found his way playing pretty much strictly varsity. He is a very talented athlete, a very talented young man.
Yeah, you're seeing more freshmen getting varsity reps at the bigger schools. I think Crown Point plays 4 freshmen. They get significant playing time. they're not on the field every snap, but they're in there a lot. I believe that one freshman that plays a lot, his last name's Summers, if I'm not mistaken.
Sorry, say that again.
Summers.
For where?
For
Sorry.
Crown Point.
For Crown Point. Okay.
He had a few carries in the Valpo game last week. And
honestly, that's one of the things
played a lot of defense.
We talk a lot about, when teams are kind of getting to that running clock a little bit, a team like Crown Point, when they get those opportunities, that gives opportunities for these younger players, of the kids who are playing a little bit more JV. They get a chance to play on Friday nights, which then makes their careers that go on a little bit longer, a little bit easier, because they've already played the Friday night. They got the Friday night jitters out of the way.
Yeah, and a lot of times, some of those kids that are getting in the twos, not so much the threes that get in the game, but the guys that are the twos that get in the game are still playing against the opponent's number ones. So it may be a running clock, but you're still getting some quality reps against the other team's starters.
Correct. Yeah, getting the update to Lalish, so Jaden Carpenter Mansfield.
Looks like
because he's wearing number 31. I was just making sure.
And Michigan City Portage is about ready to get head to half. They got 1 second left, and
we're doing a Quintel kickoff over here in Wheeler. So Quintel kickoff as we're starting the second half of some of these games and going to half for some other ones. All right, we're going to step aside for just a moment. We got some wonderful advertisers that want to tell you about their products and their wonderful things that they're providing, and we're going to let you listen to them for a little bit. So we'll take you to a quick commercial break. You're watching the RSN Zone on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
At Strachan Van Til, we believe grocery shopping should be simple. Now, shopping is easier than ever with our new and improved website. Find what you need fast. Browse your favorite products, add them to your cart, and check out in just a few quick steps. Choose between convenient in-store pickup or let us handle the heavy lifting. From our shelves to your doorstep, skip the lines, shop your way, and spend more time on what matters most. With our rewards program, enjoy incredible savings and personalized offers every time you shop. Shop online now at strachanvantil.com or download our app today.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. If you're a contractor, it's my job to make your insurance coverage simple and affordable. Because I know time is money, I'll come to your business. Certificates and bonds are a snap. Wherever you are, whatever business you're in, we've got you covered. As Crowd Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
From lighting up Friday Night Football to powering the classrooms that shape the students of Lake County, IBEW Local 697 is proud to support our region's schools and the communities we call home. A career as a union electrician could be your next great move. Your next cap might be a hard hat. IBEW Local 697, powering futures, powering the region.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Hey, welcome back. RSN Zone. We're at Wheeler at the moment. As you can see, there is a flag on the play. Calumet with a 10-7 lead over the Wheeler Bearcats. Just getting underway in the second half over there. Appreciate you tuning in on a Friday night. Week 7 of the high school football season. Hard to believe that only 2 weeks of the regular season left. Michael Brander, Matt Skura alongside. Did want to give a shout out. We got a couple of region teams down in Carmel this weekend. Girls golf state finals. A couple of schools. I think I saw Valpo, Lake Central down there as well.
Yeah, tennis is going into their regionals this next week.
Tennis is going into regionals. Boys tennis.
Yeah, boys tennis. Cross country should be heading into their state tournament here pretty soon, if not already.
We'll make sure we give some shout outs to everybody. Oh, double boxed again. All right, second half starting up here. We talk about week 7. It's already, we got a week from this Sunday is the sectional draw show already.
That'll be interesting to see who, you always have to beat the best teams to get to it, but ideally you'd want the best matchup to be the sectional championship matchup.
Correct.
But there's always been in the past, Andrea Griffith matchups where it's first round or.
Sometimes what many might view as the championship game may be played in the early rounds.
What would your opinion be on seeding, if not the sectional, at least up to the regional?
I go back and forth. I'm not going to lie. I go back and forth on this all the time. I like the blind draw for the sole fact of, as we'll have that preseason pinfall party coming up this Sunday. A couple different sessions with interviews with our wrestlers here from Northwest Indiana, right here from the Athletic Performance Factory.
Boys and girls wrestling at that.
Correct. But in terms of your question, I like the blind draw for the sole fact of it does give everyone an equal chance, no matter who you are in the state. It gives you a chance to at least play a game and go up against an opponent. I would like to see there be some reward for, other than just to say that you're a conference champion, like give some award, or give some recognition for that, or
right.
Just because there's that chance of, like, especially those indie schools that are all playing really tough schedules. There's a team that could go 0-10 or 0-9, and then start the sectionals and be a 4-9 team going into the state finals. And that's not something you typically want to see, but more likely that won't happen. But it certainly could.
Looks like
I don't think there's a perfect system in Indiana, so.
No, and you can never get that. I mean, I'd like to see something along the lines of the team with the better record gets the home team, or the higher state ranking according to coaches poll or something.
Fair, or the Sagarin ratings or something like that.
Get to be the home team. Yes, there may be a team that gets to have a home field advantage throughout the whole playoffs, but that's the benefit of going 10-0, undefeated in the season, playing a tough schedule.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wiping out your opponents, getting to that. That should be a reward. I mean, there's times where a team could play the sectional championship at home and then be on the road for regionals and semi-state.
Yeah, absolutely. Incomplete pass over in Chesterton. So we were so focused on making sure we were checking on the big trick play that Lake Central could not convert on the PAT. I also wasn't paying attention if they were trying for two either.
Chesterton's driving down. Looks like they're inside the RSN zone.
Get those 2 boxes off. Let's go 1 box here, Justin. There we go. Pass to the right, and it's going to be incomplete. We do have a flag on the play. 7:30 left to go in that one. Chesterton, number 9 in our RSN poll, as you can see on your screen there. That 9 ranking there.
Yeah, so that'll give Chesterton a first down there and what, inside the 10 at least.
So like Central looking for a stop. Chesterton looking to get a score. Was it pass interference on Chesterton? Looked like they were backing up there for a second.
I mean, watching the replay, I don't see anything the Chesterton receiver did.
It looked like they are moving.
No, they're moving.
Because right before they went to that replay, they looked like they were moving backwards, did it not?
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. But now they're moving back up inside the 10, like you said. All's making sense in the world, which is frightening.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's going to be a sack for Lake Central.
Yeah, you got nothing to lose, all out blitz right there.
I believe number 30 in there. I'll try to get that.
It looks like Wheeler's moving backwards too.
Don't tell Justin that.
They're second and 15 right now.
The sack was by Dylan Scanlon for Lake Central. Sorry. Just making sure we give some recognition where it's due. Just under 7 minutes left to go over in Chesterton. 2nd and goal. Stepping back, now rolling out to the left. We have a penalty there.
Penalty in Wheeler.
Yeah, that's flagging the Chesterton game too. Looked like Chesterton had 2 receivers right on top of each other on that play.
I think we should. People, I don't know if they can hear it on our broadcast. We got to get Justin Cole wired up too. He's got some good commentary in the background. Before we went on the air, he was flexing his play-by-play skills. He was getting excited back here. He's ready for a debut. Let's get this guy wired up. Let's get this guy wired up.
Yeah, looks like Wheeler's 1st and 10 now. Chesterton's moving backwards now.
Throw out to the right now inside the 20, and a whole host of Indians there for the tackle.
Lake Central's got that bend but don't break mentality there.
I mean, I feel like the trick play to kind of get them on the scoreboard, hypes you up in a little bit of a different way, right? So
absolutely.
Defense is like, all right, it's a 1-point game. Let's hold them here. Give these guys another shot. Let me ask you this for trick plays. Sorry to interrupt. For trick plays, when you obviously now that's on film, right? So now other teams can look for it, can scout for it, can set up defensively for it. When, as a coach, do you kind of decide is like the time, okay, this is when we want to use a play like this? Is it like out of not maybe desperation, but like, okay, it's week 7. There's only a couple of weeks left. Let's go ahead and try something so we can get on the scoreboard. Or is it, hey, we're really struggling here in all these facets. Let's figure out something that, because obviously it's something you have to work on in practice for it to work.
Right. If it gets on film or whatever, depending on the personnel you have in there, like if that's the only play that guy that threw the halfback pass is running at halfback, that's a big indicator to the defense that, hey, this is what's coming. But if he's played multiple formations, different things like that, you don't know what's going to happen because,
Yeah, like how often do you want to keep stuff for your field goal good over in Chesterton?
So Chesterton extends the lead 10-6. But, getting back to that, and it all depends on, as a coach, how you scheme it. Because if it's in a formation that you mainly run all the time, it's not as easily predictable. But it does make the defensive backs think, and they have to stay back where they may not be able to react, and you might be able to get a few more yards rushing out of that play now.
Stringer Mantel hometown scoreboard update for you. As we'll update that one there, as you see on your screen. It is now 10-6. I believe that was Redmond that kicked that field goal. Mace Redmond, excuse me. He has 3 for 3 now. Possibly, if that was him, possibly 4 for 4 on the field goal. So,
yeah,
on the year was 41.
We got a halftime score: Griffith 42, Westside 6.
42, West Side 6. All right. We are feverishly writing down in our scorecards here, making sure everything looks good. Quintel kickoff over in Chesterton. This is not their homecoming night. I think it's homecoming over in Valpo. It might be homecoming night over in Crown Point as well.
Yeah, it is homecoming in Crown Point. I had to get out of town before the parade hit.
Where's the route for that? Is that through the square?
Um,
I live there as well. You would think I would know.
yeah,
But
to be honest, I don't think I've ever attended a homecoming parade
okay.
for Griffith. You know, Griffith being a player there and everything, you don't really get the opportunity.
Correct.
You know, and
There's a replay of that play to Frankie Verda down that near sideline.
living in Crown Point, you know, I've never really got into watching the football, going to the football games at Crown Point because we were always
Oh, Christian Reed with a great run here.
traveling with my kids' sports and stuff like that. None of my kids play football beyond junior Bulldogs or anything like that. So they play, you know, playing travel softball and stuff. You're gone a lot of Friday nights.
Could be something to check out in the future if.
I would
Oh, and
think
just got a recognition or just got a note here from the executive producer Chris Ramirez. Teacher Appreciation Night over at Chesterton. I love when schools do that. Last one Lake Central varsity girls soccer did one not too long ago. What a cool event for the staff and getting to go to a Friday night football game, get recognized at the crowd. So Lake Central moving the ball pretty well here to start this second half. Something
offense is really motivated. They made some adjustments.
Coach Koulianis spoke some good words of encouragement over here.
Was that was a 4th and 7 play too. So Calumet's defense holds. Looking to extend the lead now.
You can check all these games out right here on the Region Sports Network. Lawlich pass complete. Third down and short coming up here. TJ Olenkamp, the kicker for Lake Central. Trying to bring up the, since I've had both of those schools so far this year, I'm going to try to bring up their rosters that I was given. Make sure we give the credit to everybody when they make their plays.
Lake Central burns a timeout there. 3rd and 3, though. It's a big play, so they need to talk it over there and come up with that go-to play they got. Get the first down and keep that drive rolling. Calumet gets the first down. Let's see. The only one we don't have a Boone Grove Whiting from Bowman North Newton.
All right, back to the double box here on your screen. Over with Wheeler. Back to Chesterton here. Just 3 minutes left to go in that third quarter. Lake Central making a pretty Decent drive here. 3rd down and short coming up.
We'll be getting back soon to the Valpo-Maryville game. The teams are out of halftime here, getting ready to stretch and get ready for the second half kickoff.
And down inside the 15 for Lake Central.
Yeah.
31 is Jaden Carpenter-Mansfield tonight. He's making a nice run. The freshman is part of that big trick play that helped Lake Central get on the scoreboard. They'll have 3 trips to the left, 1 to the near side. Hand off on the inside up to the 5-yard line is Reed. Now back over to Wheeler here. Timeout still with that 3-point lead. Justin Cole is anxiously moving back and forth in his seat watching this game.
Been a defensive battle for as high-powered as both offenses are.
LC with the handoff to Reed. The ball pops out.
See who
and it looks like Chesterton is going to come up with it.
Oof.
What a bad break for Lake Central, but how about, again, the Chesterton defense stepping up. I'm telling you, Chesterton defense, that is 100% what's going to help propel them into this season. I believe,
number 12.
Was it 12?
He was in on the tackle. I couldn't tell
No,
if he popped the ball out.
Might be, I'm going to look real quick here. Bear with me. I had my email up. Where'd it go?
Valpo and Maryville are getting ready to kick off the second half. Valpo to receive.
So we said
Quintel kickoff by Maryville. And it looks like coaches had a nice stern talking to the kickoff team. They kept Valpo limited on their return there. They returned out to the 24.
So we said number 12 earlier for Chesterton. I know I'm bouncing around here. Sorry. The roster that I have says Alex Zarius. So hopefully we got that right.
If anybody out there got to see who made that hit and got that
fumble,
knocked the ball out, please put it in our comments so we can.
And I do see other number 12s listed. Oh, no, that's their grade. Never mind.
There's a bunch of 12s on
Yeah,
there.
Alex Zarius. Sorry. Yeah, I'm like, there's and that happens sometimes. Some teams double
Crown
number
Point's,
roster.
Crown
Yeah.
Point being one of them. I think they have over 200 guys, 9 through 12 on their roster.
Yeah, they got a healthy program over there.
Yeah, that's nice. It's great to have those numbers. Valpo going to 3rd and Valpo with a big 3rd down play coming up here. Get that drive going to get that score, the first score of the half. Oh, sack. We're going to have to kick it away here.
Back in Chesterton, 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 3 coming up here.
You're just going to see classic Chesterton grinding it down the field here.
Pick up the first down. Four Seasons Mechanical first down. Back to Valpo. I'm not going to lie. Doing this, I feel I feel like I almost feel like a golf announcer.
Yeah, you know,
Switching back and forth between fields and the holes.
Yeah, you seem like you miss a lot. You know.
And now to 18. Beautiful night in Northwest Indiana. We'll take you back out to Chesterton. When you get Justin Cole laughing on a broadcast, you know you've done good. Same thing with Zach Miller. It took a couple years for me to break Zach Miller, but I've got him now at this point.
He just smiles looking.
We're also at the point where Zach Miller just tolerates me at this point.
Where are we at? Calumet's third and long there.
Oh, we're gonna have to go to Chesterton and long.
Oh.
Got caught.
And it seems like there's a different.
Mic this guy up. Let's go.
Look at this.
Play action.
Got the other pair of lapels on.
Hey, we do have the other lapels. Let's go. Well, if we mic up Justin Cole, we got to mic up Zach Miller too.
We can just get.
Don't think I didn't hear you on that Whiting game a couple weeks ago. You did a great job over there, my friend.
We got a final. Boone Grove's up 21-10 in the third quarter.
So Chesterton down the field, looking to make a drive here. They're going to wrap up the third quarter, it looks like. Maryville trying to do some cooking here at Valpo. Hall running to his left and now picking up some yardage. Very important for Maryville there.
Yeah.
Been really impressed with this young quarterback here this year for Maryville. They just kind of got things started up in the second half. Take you out to Wheeler now. I thought we were going to Wheeler.
4th and 8 for Calumet. 4th and 1 for Maryville. Maryville's going for it here.
Oh, double box. Here we go. I'm waiting for the day we can bring like this. We can bring this monitor to our, our announcing sites, and then we can do our reads on here as well. One screen for reads, one screen for replays.
Oh, big play in Maryville. Wow.
I'm getting
first down for Maryville.
I'm getting fancy here for the Region Sports Network.
It's our
like some trickery in
our first down sponsor.
First down sponsors is Four Seasons Mechanical.
We have 2 Four Seasons Mechanical first downs, one in the Wheeler game and one in the Maryville Valpo game there. You're going to have to write this stuff down so I know.
So we're over here at Wheeler now. Talking things over. 3:30 to go there in the third quarter. Going to be starting up the fourth quarter over in Chesterton. Valpo just getting going. Oh, look out. It's the quad box.
Michigan City and Portage are...
They're getting ready for a Quintel kickoff to start things up in the second half.
City's homecoming.
Might be.
I think they had an extended halftime.
So that would make sense.
We have this as a multi-view stream also on the Region Sports Network.
And we do have the quad box on, the Region Sports multi-stream. I'm telling you, we just got to get Justin a microphone. Doesn't even have to be a lapel. Just put a little a microphone right there on the camera next to him.
Just like the podcast.
I'm sure he can. He doesn't want to admit this, but I'm sure he can actually just change the camera, the whole camera setting. He can use the camera that he's using for I'm saying he can use the camera on the computer that he's using there and just flip it and put his face on there. Zach Miller nods in agreement as Justin Cole was trying to tell me, no, I can't do that.
Yeah, no. He must have put up 4 games of put himself up.
He knows how to. He knows how to do it all.
Halfway through the third quarter, Hobart is up 21-16 on Hanover Central.
Push into Chesterton. They're about to be in the end zone.
Did I see a smirk on your face when you said that?
Sack by Lake Central. 4th and 13 now for Trojans.
I would be remiss. We've been mentioning Matt Scurry here, Michael Brenner alongside, and Zach Miller, Justin Cole. Graham Sticken over there is doing all this hometown scoreboard updates. He's here in the studio too. We haven't mentioned him. He's stuck here. He's the one having to listen to all of us.
Well, looks like they're gonna kick it.
He is taking everything in.
30.
Got a field goal attempt here.
36-yard field goal attempt.
And good. So how about Lake Central defense stepping up? Obviously they were in a position to score a touchdown. Chesterton's defense steps up as they have done all year long. But, kudos to Lake Central's defense. They have held the last couple of drives for Chesterton to just field goals. That's big.
I mean, giving up 13 points, too. I mean, that's, defensively, you've done your job. You should be able to win a game giving up 13 points. But, offense, a couple bad mistakes, and,
those were
missed PAT.
Those were definitely costly mistakes. Yeah, so for Chesterton, who averages about 21 points a game, so they're due for just a few more points based on their average. So Lake Central keeping them down to just the score they're at right now. Not too shabby. We're going quad box? Justin Cole says no.
Yep. Wheeler's in Calumet territory. Oh, shoot. We're a little bit.
Yeah, we're. Oh, quad box now. Here we go. Let's watch the Wheeler score here. Uh-oh.
Put the Wheeler on the big screen.
Yeah,
there's a big play going on.
Lake Central's trying to make a big return out across the 20. Let's go to Wheeler. I believe we just had an interception. Was this for a touchdown? Was it a pick six?
It sure does look
Tell
like
me, Justin. Tell me, Justin.
No laundry on the field there.
It is a touchdown for the Warriors. Yeah, buddy. Justin Cole starting to run around the studio here now. We're at the Athletic Performance Factory. He's grabbing the weights and lifting them all above his head. He's excited.
So, yeah, the winner of the Calumet-Wheeler game is definitely going to be the front runner for the conference championship.
Every week we talk about, okay, who's moving out of the top 10, who's moving into the top 10. You knock off the number 5 team in the RSN top 10, the Enigenberg Home Improvement top 10. Calumet may find themselves in.
Yeah,
score holds.
Yeah, it'll be tough to see who drops out though out of that because Morton wins big.
Right.
I 8's winning.
Yeah, I'm guessing
6 is winning.
I'm guessing Wheeler wouldn't fall all the way out. You can't switch them with Calumet just by one win, by virtue of the win. Got some laundry over in Valpo.
Yeah, 8 and 9 are both winning, so I mean, it's tough to drop a team out when they win.
Yeah, you'd have to, at this point, you kind of have to just drop Wheeler lower in the rankings and not take them out.
You could have a 10B.
Oh, okay.
11.
Tie for 10?
We can do our Region Sports Dandy Dozen there, and they can be 11, in the 11 spot.
Okay.
Nobody's particularly in the end. Portage and City are the closest.
So Justin Cole looking for a game that might have a team in the red zone.
Let's watch this play from Maryville.
Maryville here with the run out to the left side, picking up toward just shy of the 20.
Yeah.
Okay, this has been an interesting game.
Yeah.
And it has been close. Valpo really putting on a good display here tonight, really fighting hard against this Maryville Pirate team who, a lot of everybody, or pretty much everybody, would rank, Maryville as the number 2 team in the DAC, despite other teams having the same record in the Duneland Athletic Conference.
Right.
But, it's pretty much been a 1-2 punch with Crown Point and Maryville the last number of years. Valpo has kind of been that team that's, if you were to
that's close
2A,
third,
2B,
yeah, close.
2A, 2B. You can almost move Maryville and Valpo interchangeably the last couple of years. This year, maybe not that case, but Valpo's showing everybody like, oh yeah, technically, we're not dead in the water yet. We're still playing. Valpo's still playing hard there. We go back to the quad box.
Yeah, but getting back.
I'm gonna start calling this the Justin Cole view, the quad box.
Getting back to the Calumet-Wheeler game, if Calumet does end up winning this game, and they may not get put in the top 10 this week, but they got Griffith next week.
Oh yeah.
So you beat Griffith. I mean,
Maryville breaking away and into the end zone. Maryville saying, Brandon, what do you know about Valpo sticking with us?
It's going to be tough for Valpo to come back from that there.
Right up the middle. Holy moly.
But yeah, Calumet has Griffith next week, so Calumet knocks off Griffith, and they're conference champs. They got to have a spot in the top 10.
Yes.
City? I'm sorry, that's Portage. No, that's Portage with the football right now.
Portage with the ball.
I'm going to ask this question on it. I don't know the answer to it, but I mean, you guys would know the answer. For our score boxes down there, is it possible to put, like, when a team has the ball, like a dot or something to indicate that which team has the ball? Is there anything that we can do for viewers in the future?
I thought there was.
I mean, something that we can try to look into, try to make that easier for people to be able to. We're thinking about you, the fans. We want you to know who has the ball. Or can you highlight the outside of the box?
What we would try to do is change the color of the team, whatever their jersey color is, to help better distinguish.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay.
Obviously, Portage, they're not wearing black, they're wearing white jerseys.
Correct, which is becoming more and more commonplace. Yeah, we got that one on our screen right now. Portage and Michigan City. So Portage with the football right now. 8 minutes to go. And
looks like a slant pass to.
Looks like it's a touchdown.
Touchdown for City. Let the light show begin over at Ames. Tell you what, pretty much all covering a lot of these Duneland schools.
Nice, easy slant pass, no safety in the middle.
Another great place to go watch a football game. Great facilities there for everyone.
Yeah, I'm kind of partial to. They have a great stadium, and it's in a great spot and everything. But I'm kind of partial to having the field on campus.
Yeah, that's the only difference with this
There's not a ton of parking over there in City. So you get those big games. I think the last time I was at their field was when they played when Coach Mason was over there and they played the semi-state game against Zionsville. And
I tell you what, though, you get there an hour and a half early, like the broadcasters do.
Oh yeah,
there's plenty of parking.
Yeah, you get to park right behind everything. Right up there in the front row.
You also throw the little press badge at them. They're like, "Yeah, sure, right over here."
Yep. There's just something about being there with, especially, I love the small schools, but you go to the Duneland schools when they have all their complex, the giant athletic complex with the baseball fields, the softball field, teams that have their own soccer field.
I think not that this is about me, but I think the only football stadium I have not been to yet in the Duneland Athletic Conference is LaPorte. In my travels around the Duneland, I think that's the only one I haven't been to. I've not called the game from there yet.
Well, so when I coached with Griffith, we played Chesterton in a home and home. We played LaPorte in a home and home. We did Valpo in the home and homes, and Maryville in the home and home. So I've been to all those. The only one I haven't been to is Portage.
Okay.
I've never been to a Portage.
Nice facilities over in Portage. I like their stuff too. Great views. We talk about it from a broadcaster perspective, getting to see things, and that's one of my favorite places. I feel like I say everywhere is one of my favorite places, but it is a good place to watch a game. You get to see everything crystal clear. We're close. It's easy to see the numbers, all that kind of stuff.
I've been to Roosevelt High School, and that was, for as old as that stadium was, it was still an incredible
Yeah, there's some about the old
shape,
stadiums as well.
Yeah, it was in great shape. I would have loved to see Gilroy Stadium back in its heyday.
Okay.
Over there in downtown Gary, right by IUN.
I like it. We're actually going to step aside for just a moment. Stay tuned. RSN Zone coming back on the other side of the break. You're watching the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Old Man Winter is just around the corner, and that means temperatures will soon begin to drop. And a region winter is not the time to be left out in the cold. The professionals at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling can tune up that old furnace or install a new unit that can last for years. Your family deserves to stay comfortable this winter, and with 24/7 emergency service, comfort is just a phone call away. Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, 219-923-4441. Or for more info, the website is forajobdoneright.com.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Flip the switch, a light turns on. Press the button, machines and instruments come to life. Touch the screen, communicate with the world. Simple tasks, guaranteed results, every second of every day. That's the power of power. And that's the power brought to you by the NECA contractors and electrical workers of Local 531.
Calling all current and future homeowners in the Northwest Indiana area. Whether you're buying or selling, Brent Wright is here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful. With years of experience, personalized service, and a deep knowledge of the market, Brent will help you find the perfect place or get the best deal for your property. Call today at 219-406-7195 and take the first step toward your real estate goals. Contact Brent Wright, the right way to buy and sell real estate.
Life isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet moments that matter the most. Of effort, of a dream taking root. And behind those moments, there's trust. Thank you for trusting Centier Bank with those moments and making us a part of your story. Thank you for the opportunity to earn your trust.
The Athletic Performance Factory is Northwest Indiana's premier athletic training center. The 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility features batting cages, a sand training room, a new outdoor turf infield, and so much more. Check out the facility for one of their daily classes at 3150 45th Street in Highland. Interested in signing up for team workouts or individual lessons? Check out their website at trainapf.com or contact them at 219-750-1087. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
At Blyce, we're used to having the athlete shop at our store.
Down, sit, put.
But sometimes they get carried away. Blyce, this is where the athlete shops.
Hey, welcome back to the RSN Zone. It's the Quad Box. We're in the witching hour now. That's right. We're in the region hour now. Here we go. We gotta make sure we're not breaking any copyright laws over here.
Michigan City's
We'll blame it on Justin
29-3 on Portage. And we got 34-21 Valpo. Still 13-6 Lake Central, and
29-3 City.
16-7 Calumet still. So Calumet's gotten what? Safety and a pick 6. So I mean, it's very defenses are standing out in that game.
Justin Cole's about to rip out the rally towel here, the fan towel, and just start swinging it over his head here for his Calumet Warriors.
The red towel.
Yeah, the red towel. Here we go.
Not to be confused with challenge, but even though there's not one in high school, like them up.
When are we miking up, Justin? We got to make this happen. Come on, Zach. Let's go. Oh, he's the coordinating producer. Excuse me. All right, Portage down the field, and it's in the air and on the ground.
Back to Valpo.
Valpo going forward on 4th down here.
Down the field, and did he catch it in bounds?
They say yes.
They say he caught it in bounds, right at the 14-yard line. Oh, and
no,
another official comes in and says, no shot. No way.
Maryville ball.
We wrap up the third quarter over there in Valparaiso. Back to Wheeler.
Wheeler's in the end zone.
Wheeler in the red zone.
The RSN.
They're not in the end zone. They're not in the end zone yet, Mr. Cole. Going up the middle, passes incomplete. See, now we know why we don't mic up Justin Cole. And taken down here in City, but there is a flag on the play. About 4 minutes left to go in that Lake Central Chesterton game.
They in the 4th? Yeah.
Penalty flag is out.
They're still trying to wrestle guys down over there.
Ooh.
Lake
If
Central
that's a face mask, that'll put Wheeler inside the 5.
Lake Central down the field. Pass is incomplete over there.
There we go. Lake Central has the ball.
Lake Central has the ball. It's now 3rd and 8 after the incomplete pass. So 4:31 left to go on that one. They were trying to air it out a little bit, overthrew the target.
City, they trying to get out of this situation.
I don't know. It might be time for some more trickery.
A little trickery.
Yeah, from.
Well, they are definitely spreading them out on defense. There's no question. They got trips all the way to the left, one to the right. They were spreading the defense out. See what they pull here on 3rd and 8. Need to pick up the first down with 4:31 left to go. Snap. Pass to the right side, and it is incomplete to Verda.
I got to stand up.
Back to the double box. We'll take a look at Wheeler as well.
No, it was a face mask penalty on Calumet.
Another touchdown.
Michigan City starting to run away with it.
And let's get over to Wheeler real quick, Justin.
Get this touchdown pass.
You can hold your tongue a little easier than I.
So touchdown in City. Let's go to Wheeler. Let's see what they got going on here. 2nd and goal and into the end zone. For the touchdown, the Bearcats get a late touchdown and take the... Nope, it wasn't the lead. Sorry.
Yeah.
13, so down by 3. Yeah, they were throwing me off.
Yep.
So even a 2-point conversion won't tie it, but An extra point. You can get a stop and then get down into field goal range, put you ahead.
Yeah.
In these two games,
City with a PAT pending. Lake Central. Did Lake Central pick up that first down?
Can't tell.
It
No,
says
looks like
first,
looks
or is
like
it Chesterton with
has
Chesterton with the ball? Okay, take you back out here to Chesterton. It's the stop there at the 30, at the 25. Excuse me. The
They
forward progress, but another
Lake
stop
Central have
for
two number twos. Is that Reading playing defense?
Cam Reddick. Does play both
Oh,
sides
okay.
of the ball. Yep. And I believe, I'm going to double check, I believe he was just named, hold please.
at the Valpo, they're
Still 34-21. Maryville's on the move.
oh, bad snap from Maryville.
Oh, he catches it, but I think out of bounds. Still a great play though. Very athletic play. Chesterton with the big play. Little jet sweep. Sorry.
Stay on this Chesterton game. They are in the red zone.
For Cam Reddick, he was actually, beg your pardon, he was just named, he was selected as a National Merit Commended Scholar. Demonstrated exceptional academic promise on their PSAT scores. It's courtesy of Lake Central High School.
Into the end zone.
And Chesterton into the end zone for the touchdown. Wipe that smile off your face, Justin Cole. The light show begins in Chesterton. I'll tell you what, Chesterton can get the ball moving. They can get some offense going. They're 2 points away from their average. Big hit over in Valpo. We'll take you there in just a minute, but it is a completed pass for Maryville, who leads at 34-21. I know it's not on our box, but watching it on the left-hand side of the preview screen. I think this Chesterton team is going to be a force to be reckoned with. I think this might be, if I'm picking a sleeper team in Northwest Indiana, I don't know.
Yeah,
Chesterton's been impressive to me.
Who do they have left on their schedule here?
Pull them up here.
I believe Maryville and Crown Point.
Yeah, so we're going to see Crown Point and Maryville. So we're going to see what their kind of standing is. Those are the two best, obviously, or two of the best in the Duneland Athletic Conference. So you figure, Crown Point, always a tough task. I don't care who you are in the Duneland. Always a tough task. But if you can keep it within a good margin, I think that's a win in a lot of books. Or just come out outright and get the win.
Yeah. That'll put them at they'll be sitting at 4-1 in conference. Maryville will be 4-1. Michigan City 4-1.
Yeah.
Crown Point 5-0.
You can beat Crown Point next week, and
yeah, you're in a 4-way tie for first.
So last year it was a drubbing. The year before that it was a 2-score game. Yeah, so if I'm a Chesterton fan, I want to see at least a close game against Crown Point. And I'm only saying a close game because Crown Point's just been taking everyone to school. And then I really want to make my competition against. I want to be able to beat Maryville.
Yeah,
I based on what we're seeing, I think their X factor is their defense. They've got a pretty good special teams. They will kick field goals. We've seen that tonight. A couple field goals for.
Yeah, I think the big thing is
Chesterton's
defense shutting down Crown Point's offense next week, and if they can do that and stay in the game, it's one play away from winning a game.
No question. A penalty flag here in Valpo as Maryville continues to push their way forward.
Go to the Wheeler game.
Long pass.
They're
We got a little
right
fight
now.
down here. They're going to say it is a pass. It looks like it's
First down,
completed.
Lake Central.
To be Frankie Verda.
Jump to the.
What a throw. Looks like Cam Reddick on the throw. Down the field near the 20-yard line. There was a wrestle for it.
Lake Central on the move now.
These guys were looking at some of our wrestling coverage we're going to be providing here coming up on Sunday at our pinfall party.
We had a big sack in the Wheeler Calumet game.
Reddick to the end zone and just out of the
16.
hands of Logan Roten. Oh, there's the preseason pinfall party. Yeah, baby. Coming up on Sunday. Right here at the Athletic Performance Factory. Coaches and wrestlers are going to be present.
Teams, wrestling teams from all over the region, boys and girls teams.
For sure. A couple of sessions there you see. 12 to 3 and then 4 to 7.
Yeah, there's a lot of state title contenders at all weights here.
Passes deflected by Reddick.
You got a returning champion, Cam Hazlitt, from Lowell at the heavyweight. He'll be a sophomore. I think he was the first freshman ever to win a state title at the heavyweight division.
Zach Miller nodding in agreement for you. Punt.
Oh.
And flushed out of bounds right about the 40-yard line there.
Yep.
2-point game. Calumet holding on.
5 minutes left in the game, so Wheeler's in 4-down territory mode right now.
4th down coming up for Lake Central. 4th and long for the Indians. I'm guessing at this point in the game you're not going for the field goal with 2 minutes left.
No,
you're going for...
with Chesterton's ball control offense, unless you're confident on getting that onside kick, you got to go for it here.
It might be something they're going to talk over here. Lake Central timeout. That'll leave them with 1 here in these final couple of minutes. Back over to Wheeler. Oh, double box. Here we go. Justin Cole getting excited over there. You can see him. We can see him pacing in his, rocking in his chair. Rocking in his chair. Maryville down the field and into the end zone for the touchdown.
That might seal the deal.
Yep. Maryville with another 40-plus point performance.
They like those 40 burgers.
Yeah. I think their quarterback's close to going over 2,000 for the year if he hasn't already.
It's been impressive, no question about it. I got to see him week 1.
It'd be nice to see the Duneland switch up their schedule a little bit, and we get a Crown Point Maryville matchup late in the season.
When we did that week 3, I kind of
when
threw that out there.
Primed up, and not still figuring things out.
Smoot, by the way, with that last touchdown for Maryville. Kel Smoot, senior. But I've been really impressed with Michael Hill.
Looks like a 4 seasons first down for the Wheeler Bearcats.
First down, looks like they got it.
Did they get the first down? Pass is complete to Logan Roten there with
Inside
2
the
minutes
5.
to go. We'll be going for the touchdown here. Reddick was flushed out of the pocket, ran and found Logan Roten, senior transfer from Mount Carmel. Lost the football. Picked up by Chesterton. And that's going to be taken all the way for another Chesterton defensive touchdown.
Oh, that's twice Lake
We
Central.
can't tell you if there's laundry on the field or not, but man, oh man, the defense coming again for the Chesterton Trojans.
Twice Lake Central shot themselves in the foot inside the 5 with fumbles. Who's that?
That is...
Was that Lucas Anderson again?
I didn't see what was the number. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to that part.
Oh, he can't rewind it, so it'd be nice. Do we have they got a Twitter feed or something?
We can probably figure it out. Yeah, I wasn't even watching the number. I was just watching the runner go.
I thought it was number 8, but
well, that would be Lucas Anderson if it was.
It could have been 6. I don't know. I mean, if it is, he's just been dominant on defense all year.
So kick is good. Chesterton leads at 27-6.
Wheeler just got a penalty marched off against Calumet, so they're down.
Yep, that is going to be Lucas Anderson who ran that one back again. Man, oh man, he's had a couple of those this season. So the Bearcats with the football here. Running up the middle.
You know, unfortunately, now we're getting in territory there where if Wheeler scores, you know, Calumet's strength is the run game, and they've been struggling in the run game, you know, so.
If Wheeler scores, we're going to have a very sad Justin Cole.
Yeah, their strong suit's not throwing the ball, but you never know, you know, what could happen in that scenario. But
so 2nd and 7 coming up here. Valpo trailing by 20. And Chesterton going to be doing a Quintel kickoff here. So Wheeler trying to pick up a first down. Here's a run to the left side and up to near the 15-yard line. They're trying to get to the 12. So it's going to be, 3rd and 2 coming up here.
Yeah.
Valpo running for his life and crunched and maybe the first down. Yep, looks like it's going to be a Valparaiso Four Seasons Mechanical first down. Still trying to find a good showing here. Like Central on the return, trying to move the pile a little bit.
Michigan City's up 36-3 with 11:50 left in the 4th.
Pressure coming from all angles. Pass is going to be complete. Nice catch out there around the 45-yard line. So it'll be, 2nd and short coming up. Lake Central now with the football with $1:21 to go in that one. Reddick stepping back, looking for someone to throw to. Felt the pressure. Got rid of it on the near sideline.
Out of bounds, first down. Four Seasons Mechanical first down.
Always love those Four Seasons Mechanical first down from Maryville. Four Seasons Mechanical in Maryville, excuse me.
Yeah. Drop pass.
Xavier Green had that last catch for Lake Central. Plenty of action here on the Region Sports Network tonight. Glad you're with us. Week 3 of the high school football season. Are we going to go to Michigan? We probably want to go to Michigan City here, Justin. Let's check out City here.
35-16 Hobart over Hanover with 6.5
there we go.
minutes left.
There's the look there.
This was a scoring play for Maryville.
So another touchdown over in Michigan City. They lead at 42-3. Michigan City starting to pour it on. Get you back out to Wheeler here in just a moment. The Bearcats trying to make their way down for a touchdown.
Oh, he's in. Sorry.
Let's go ahead and get down to we've got the double box going on there. Let's get Wheeler up on that double box, maybe, Justin. See what we get here in the Wheeler game. Hand off to the left side and trying to get it into the end zone. We'll have a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play, so the official says no touchdown. That's going to get called back.
Yeah, there's going to be a hold. Good part is where the flag's at. They had a 5-yard gain, so they're only going to probably lose. You'll lose your touchdown in 10 yards, but you're only losing 5 yards from scrimmage, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you wish you had the touchdown because then you get the points to take the lead. But in terms of the yardage lost, it's not the end of the world.
The bad part is the bad part is you're first and goal from the 15-yard line. You know, so.
But it does give you first down again. They'll try to get some of that yardage back and see what Maryville's got cooking here, up to the 40 and taken down at the 40.
Ran the same play again, same play as the last one.
Wheeler going to pick up a lot of that yardage right back.
Down to the 8-yard line.
It'll be second and goal from the
bonus for Calumet
7 or 8.
there. Bonus for Calumet there, though, is he went out of bounds, so the clock's not running. They still have 2 timeouts left.
Little trickery there. Hand off to the left side and into the end zone.
He carries a tackler for 5
yards.
Oh,
we're ahead of it. I'm sorry. I'm watching the wrong screen. I'm sorry. Sorry. Little spoiler alert. Wrong screen. Sorry. And into the end zone there, as you see there. Big play for the Wheeler Bearcats.
You caught me too. I was watching the wrong screen too.
Justin Cole.
Well, there's just something about looking at that 50-inch screen as opposed to 6x6.
Well, I was kind of checking just to see. Okay, let's check that one to see so we can put it on our screen. That's the viewers are going to watch. So I got caught up paying attention to the wrong one. Apologies. Big pass there to Maryville and into the end zone for the touchdown. Another touchdown for the Pirates.
Yep, there we go. We got some finals rolling in. Griffith 49-12 over West Side.
Cornell Lewis with that last Maryville touchdown right there. Justin Cole wants me to acknowledge that Lake Central has lost tonight to the Chesterton Trojans. Striker Van Til hometown scoreboard update. I will now remind Justin that his Calumet Warriors are now trailing in the game.
2 minutes. I got 2 minutes.
They do have an explosive special teams, so.
He's still so excited that I wasn't here that night that Indiana and Indiana State played each other.
Oh, yeah. What was the score of that game again?
It wasn't pretty for Indiana State. I'll go with that.
Talk about Indiana State.
My, how the tides have changed.
They're in Missouri Valley action.
I'll tell you what, though, we're getting all this great action here on the Region Sports Network tonight. There is no question. There's so many guys that work behind the scenes. Obviously, Matt, you and I are kind of on the screen. We're behind the screen right now, and our voices are over this. And we joke with these guys: Justin Cole, Zach Miller.
Can't do it without them, though.
No, I mean they are day in, day out doing the nitty gritty stuff, and without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So, thank you, gentlemen. And Graham giving you all the score updates over there as well, making sure everybody knows what our scores are. We'll get you out to the Wheeler game over here.
Final 2 minutes of the Wheeler Bearcat.
Say that again, Justin.
It's going to be an interesting finish here.
Yeah, Justin's ready to run outside with a big old flag or something. He wants to take that red W flag.
But, I mean, you still got to take Calumet into consideration. They may not make their way into the top 10 there, but, you played the 5th-ranked team
Certainly on the bubble.
Yeah, you played that fifth-ranked team to the.
If I was on the committee, there would be some votes maybe heading their way.
To last few minutes, you know. Where's Wheeler at in the state rankings?
It's a great question. Let's look that up.
They're in 2A, right?
Let's look it up. What the research staff on that?
Yeah. We got there. For some reason, I got the Crow Company Lantern Man in my head. Hobart running away with it.
I believe they're going to redo the kickoff.
Looks like Wheeler got a penalty on the kickoff. They're backed up.
So I don't see Wheeler. Oh, and number 11.
They kick it out of bounds.
You were asking about Wheeler in the state rankings. I have them marked in the AP at 11.
At 11.
Just above Rochester and Alexandria.
Rochester would probably be a potential regional opponent for them. They still have to get.
I'll take your word for it.
They still have to get through Andrean first.
Yeah, Andrean comes in at number 4, 6-1 on the year. Tops in the class are Adams Central, Brownstown Central, and LaPel. All
Wheeler
at 7-0.
re-kicking again.
If you're wondering how we come up with those state rankings and where we find some of the information that we do, kudos to John Harrell and his website.
That, and we also refer to Max Preps.
Max Preps as well, yep. But John Harrell for the state of Indiana, man, if you need any information about your team and sectionals and tournament rankings and all sorts of fun stuff, Sagarin ratings.
Past years.
Yes.
Results.
Historical, statistics leaders, all sorts of stuff. Even stuff on coaches, undefeated seasons, all sorts of stuff. John Harrell does a phenomenal job putting all that in there.
Didn't pick it up cleanly. Big mistake by the Warriors.
Because we didn't have John Harrell, we'd have to have Zach Miller doing all this for us. And
yeah.
He'd have to go into the archives in Chris's house to go through some of those
old newspapers and
box scores.
I'm sure he's got notebooks of just stuff written down.
Chris, possibly.
I cleaning my garage like we all do sometimes.
We do.
I found I found lots of years of old stats and things like that I finally parted ways with.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a pack rat myself. I don't throw many things away, so I still, when I first started kind of jumping in and doing the broadcasting back all the way like 2013 or 14 or whatever it was, like even games that I wasn't calling but I would attend and they gave out box scores or something.
Incomplete.
I still have a lot of that stuff. Media credentials from states, state tournaments.
I still have quite a few memorabilia stuff. I have like when I was with Griffith in '97, I still have the program from that. I still have some old sweatshirts that will never fit me again.
Yeah.
T-shirts, things like that. All my old coaching gear, jackets. You know, it's just hard to.
Yeah, it's hard to part with that stuff, and it's if you were to, a lot of things I kind of debate on either putting it up in my classroom, some stuff like
long pass.
One incomplete pass.
Well, since this is the tight game here, let's go to the single screen on that if we could there, Justin. Thank you. No, you're right, though. I mean, like I found at one point Griffith had the terrible towels like the Pittsburgh Steelers used to have, just the big yellow do-rags.
Yep.
And they would wave those things around at home games.
We got to bring those back. Let's bring the terrible towels back.
Yeah. Yeah, just something for the fans.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all for the.
Although I don't know if you really want to give them to the students. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm all for. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I'm all for the theme nights and everything, but it gets a bit.
We get a first down here.
Long throw, caught,
and they can.
First down. 3rd and 10. They get 16. Clock will start running again once the chains are set.
Just want to say for the record, City and Portage are going to run the clock.
Yeah. There you go. Calumet back again.
And
big sack.
Wheeler gets the sack.
Timeout.
Yeah. It's,
timeout call.
Yep. So Calumet's got. Looks like
big play for
use their last time out there.
Can we go to Valparaiso quick? Big play for Valparaiso down to the 20. 1:45 to go. Yes, it's sort of a wide margin score, but still checking in some highlights, getting near that red zone area. Still in timeout for Wheeler. We'll bring you back there in the double box when we can. Can we go triple box?
We do not have a triple box.
We do not have a triple box. We can do quadruple, but we can't do triple?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Ooh, big. Oh.
Can he get it away? Oh, gets it.
They're going to.
Incomplete.
Well, I don't know if they could call intentional grounding. 18 was in the way, so.
All right, see? Asking you shall receive. There we go. He can do it. Just a few extra clicks and buttons, and another touchdown for Michigan City. Or was that a highlight from an earlier?
I think that was a replay.
It was a replay, okay. Let's see what happens in the Wheeler game here.
Drop back.
And
another sack.
And it's another, yeah.
Yep.
Valpo trying to make their way to the end zone. They're inside the 10.
There's a lot of Calumet guys walking around. We need to hurry up here.
All right, so a desperation move here for Calumet. 3rd and 21, just over a minute to go. We'll give you that game there. Stepping up, looking in the middle, and incomplete.
Had a guy.
So it'll be 4th and 21, under a minute to go.
4th and 21, 4th and 26 brings back some bad memories.
We'll go triple box.
There we go, triple box.
Still waiting on a score from Bowman North Newton.
Since all these games are kind of close together in time, we'll just end our stream at the end of all of our games.
Okay. Sounds good. Michigan City wrapping things up there. They're going to get the win 43-3, so we can go back to the double box. Aha! Michigan City final. There we go. And we may have a timeout here by Wheeler. Yep, timeout by Wheeler. Still $1:12 to go in that Valpo game.
Valpo with 3rd and 33 here. Not too many plays in the playbook that you can call on 3rd and 33.
No, you don't have that one drawn up?
I mean,
This feels like trick play city right here.
You got nothing to lose. I mean, I know you're down big, but you want to get that last score before the end of the game. You know, pull something out of the hat. You know.
Let's go. Oh, we got some finals. All right, Striking Vandale hometown scoreboard update. Hey, what a surprise! Crown Point Bulldogs win their 7,000th regular season game in a row.
Yeah, 42-7. Lowell with a big win. Keep rolling.
They're going to stay in that RSN top 5, I would think. Maryville
We had a final now, or well, I mean, there was.
Well, we were still watching part of that game. We thought Michigan City 43-3.
It's not final yet.
Yeah, that game is not final yet. Still being played, but
it's FIN.
Long pass.
And incomplete. We're going to have a turnover on downs, and the Bearcats, with 49 seconds to go.
Yeah, you know, Calumet,
maybe a good thing we didn't mic up Justin Cole.
Calumet taking a tough loss there, but they're still in the conference race if they win out.
All right, Valpo racing to the line here at the 25-yard line, down to 8 seconds. They're going to have to spike it here or make the play. Looks like they're going to try to make the play. Looking for the Hail Mary as time goes to expire. Pass is picked off to end it. And now that game is final. Maryville 48-21.
Wheelers.
And we'll have the final 49 seconds of this, what is about to be a Wheeler victory over Calumet.
Wheeler improves to. Yep.
Make sure you stay with us. We're going to be wrapping up our stream here in just a moment. We'll have Region Football wrap up for you a little bit later on, so don't go too far. Make sure you stay tuned because we'll have all that action for you as I'm being directed to sit down. So apparently we're about to go on camera. I think my hair looks okay. Yes?
Yeah.
So that will wrap it up. 21-16, your final there for Wheeler.
Before you switch over, let me squeeze it to where I belong.
We'll take a look at the Stratton Van Til hometown scoreboard update.
So you don't get my nose hairs on that. No.
We'll stick with the view there. Lowell Red Devils, as you see there. Maryville putting it on 48-21 as they are working feverishly to try to get the box to work with fit my whole forehead in the picture. All right, well, RSN Zone. It's been fun talking about all these games. We actually, yes, some of these games were kind of, wide margin wins for some of these teams, but for the most part,
yeah, it didn't get to that point till late.
Yeah, a lot of compelling games, which was fun. So we appreciate that here on the RSN Zone. So we're going to be back in just a little while. We'll be back with Region Football wrap up. So take a break, maybe run to the restroom real quick, or grab a quick bite to eat or something. It's not too late. Order a pizza. I don't know. We got pizza coming up here in the Athletic Performance Studios, right? The Athletic Performance Factory, the Region Sports Network Centurion Bank Studios. We got pizza coming our way, so we'll grab some of that, and we'll be back in just a little bit. You've been watching the RSN Zone right here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, my name is Mark Macknick. I'm the owner of Mark Macknick CPA firm in Highland, Indiana on Kennedy Avenue. I've been working with Region Sports for years now. Started working with Chris years ago, just on some special projects, advertising here and there. After a while, kind of increased the advertising. Mainly was doing it for the community involvement. It's such a great network and program they do with the high school sports. But as time went by, I started getting on there more frequently. And then the phone starts ringing. And I was getting calls all the time from people. Hey, I saw your ad on so-and-so football game. I saw your ad on a basketball game. And it's really helped my business. It's increased the volume. We're a tight community in Northwest Indiana, sports-wise, and just a lot of community involvement. So that's mainly why I got into it. I remember watching one game. It was a basketball game, and I think there was a little bit of an altercation. And as the altercation was happening, my ad was right on the bottom, and someone typed in, "I wonder what Mark Macknick's thinking right now." And I was thinking, wow, this is awesome. It's really been a great feature for my business. It's the only advertising I do. I don't advertise anywhere else other than Region Sports. You know, it's for the business, but mainly for the involvement with the community. I played high school baseball here in Highland, and ever since I've been advertising on Region Sports, a lot of my old coaches are now my clients. A lot of my old teammates come in here. My recommendation, if you're a business here in Northwest Indiana, I think Region Sports is, for your money, it's one of the best places that you can advertise. I mean, I can advertise on billboards. I could do anywhere I want to. And I choose Region Sports mainly because I get a lot of feedback, you know, especially on the high school level. A lot of the parents, if they can't make a game, they're watching it online. They're watching a replay, the grandparents. So it's done wonders for my business, and it's my go-to for advertising. It's the only spot I would advertise. So if you're a business owner in the area, really look into advertising on Region Sports. It's going to be well worth your money, and you'll make tenfold on what you're spending. Region Sports Network, they're the only game in town, but they're more than just a game.